Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 16 in Candy Crush Saga's special event, Winter Festival. And you can see it's nice and bright over here, and it's gray over here. So we have to play levels to get cups of hot cocoa so that we can melt that area and make it all bright and beautiful. On this level, we have 16 moves to collect 4 ingredients. We've got some work to do because we've got a lot of elements on this board. We've got licorice. Think of the licorice like chocolate. If we take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice should be able to form. But if we don't take it out, then more stuff can drop in. And sometimes a whole flood of it drops in, and sometimes just one does. And sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay. This can also give various other things based on where we are on the ends. We've got licorice or waffles. Not so good. Those get in our way. Big blockers. Here, though, we can get wrapped. And then here is, again, just the licorice and the waffle. Here is licorice, waffle, or ingredient. That's important. And then here is one of any of those. Now, we've got conveyor belts. So if the ingredient, let's say the ingredient comes here and then moves over to here right away, we're going to have to wait until it loops back around to be able to drop it. So we've got to get things done quickly. But thankfully, I've got some dispensers here that I'm going to try to rely on, although sometimes they're stingy. Nope. Right away, we're getting wrapped candies. And so the wrapped candies coming out along the edge are going to start forcing things down right away. So do I want to make moves over here? I think I just want to keep making moves in the same general area. Oh, I like this though. Look, that's going to clear things out right there. A wrapped combo coming out of there. So wrapped along this edge is going to be good. Oh, this is beautiful. This has a nice blast area. If I were just to have a, like let's say I use this somehow and am able to strike this, it's going to have a blast radius of the 8 squares around it. And then it's going to drop down if it can, although here it couldn't because we've got 2 layers, and it's going to explode again. But when I do this, it has a much bigger blast radius. It's going to go 2 out. Plus, we've got 2 of these, so it's got a bigger area. So it's going to go 2 out all the way up to here if anything drops in, all the way out to here, all the way down. Now look at this. It's going to go 2 out here, and then 2 out here, and then down 2 and 2 over, all the way out to here. Plus, if it drops down, it's going to have a good blast radius. Even further down. Now what I'm most interested in is it's going to reach way over here and take out a few layers there. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I still want more wrap to come from here, I think, instead of down here, because that's just super handy. So this is the way I want to have it happen. Now some people think, since we've got a lot of different dispensers, we want different things. We want one from each dispenser. But I would love it if my next ingredients keep coming from this dispenser and drop down, because I'm going to hope to have this area cleared. I don't have a lot of good opportunities here, but I am going to keep hoping, that this comes through. Well, not as brilliantly as I had hoped. I'm going to do this and blow this up and keep things going here, and keep that licorice at bay as best I can. It's tough to do, as we can see. And when I don't take out a licorice, more licorice can form. I was really hopeful we were getting now to the kind of the end here, but now the wrapped are dropping out here, and so they're not coming out this way. So this is kind of a pitfall I'm seeing. And taking out these individual licorice are only slightly helpful, except look what just happened here. Keep going, come on. Oh, but look at this. I'm not getting any new stuff to drop in here because I didn't take this out. Oh, it's a tough one. I've got a wrapped here, but that's not in a good position. So I'm going to drop this down and just blow things up and see what happens and see how many of these will drop in. Oh, not very many, but I learned so much on this board on how the wrapped candies work and how I could use the wrapped candies up here to help, and how much flooding that licorice does. So I'm going to be more prepared for the next round. I'll meet you back here in just a minute with a new board. So I do like the idea of kind of making a gap in here by bringing in a wrapped right in this area. I do like the ingredients dropping down right here. Oh, this is going to be handy. Watch this. These orange are going to blow this up and really help us bring this down much more quickly than we might otherwise. And that is the key. We need to get this all the way cleared so that we can... Oh, hello. Let's blow this up and keep this going. We need to get it cleared so that we can get that next ingredient flowing down. I'm trying to move this over. It's not working well. Okay, here we go. This is pretty good. I'm actually going to do this and bring this down more. There we go. Now we've got that next ingredient coming down. Now I've got this, and that helps over here, and this is going to blow up. I know I could make another color bomb, but I think I don't have a whole lot of moves. I need to get things going quickly. So this orange is going to turn into a wrapped. It's going to take out a layer here. Then these are going to be gone. This is going to drop, this waffle is going to drop down over to here. And then what's going to happen is this is going to blow up again. It's going to drop down here and blow up again. So it's going to ignite this, which is going to take out more of this frosting. This will be collected on this turn. And then we have to get that next ingredient coming through. Well, that was a side swipe, but it worked. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this, but I'm getting closer this time. I don't think I'm going to make it this time either, but I am getting closer. Okay. I'm going to do this. All right. So now I've got a wrapped, and I'm going to try to use that wrap to affect a change here. I could do this wrapped combo. It's just not set up well. I could do a stripe over here. Nope, I'm just going to start doing this and trying to get down here. Now the wrapped would work a little bit better, but not a lot. And unfortunately, that stripe is a bit too high. I am going to do this just because it takes out that licorice and then prevents it from growing at me. Yeah, that wasn't really a great move. Okay, so I got closer. I'm going to pause recording, come back with a new board, and just keep learning. I feel like I'm learning each time I play this, so I'm not disappointed. Well, not terribly disappointed, but I do want to get through it eventually, so I am going to pay attention to each and every move next time. Be right back. Well, this is my 5th attempt, and I have learned that I can try to ease a wrapped if I can just take out 3 there and get this process going. I see that wrapped over there, but this works better, don't you think? And then I have to keep that process going if I can, but looks like, oh no, those separate the other way. Yikes. Let's keep trying to bring wrapped in here. Put them together in a fun fashion. There we go. And get this through so we can get that next ingredient coming down. Those waffles are unbearably difficult. Okay, so now what? Now I don't like really many of my choices, but let's try to get more stripes in through here. That's not the right direction for the stripes. These are about to come together, but not brilliantly. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait till these, come together. That didn't work. I was going to try to use this then to put everything together. If I do this, it just takes this out. It drops this down and slides this in. That I think is enough, right? No, it slid in a wrapped. Okay, I'm going to do the wrapped combo now that we've got this opening and keep trying to go to clear out the licorice. Oh, that's interesting. Yep, let's take this out and keep going with exploding things. There we go. Oh, wow. Once we are able to get through there, if we can keep the licorice at bay, if we have taken out the licorice recently, those next ingredients just fall down there. So taking out those waffles helps. So I hope that first move that I showed you where you can get that wrapped combo is helpful, but that was still my 5th playthrough. It was not an easy one for me, even though I don't think it was listed as a hard level. Some levels are just like that. That's it for me. If this was helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.